A digital artwork by a relatively unknown American artist known as Beeple has sold at Christie's for nearly $70 million. That's 50.
I just want to say congratulations. You're at 25,250,000. Crazy, man.
Jesus Christ! What the?
Oh my God! 50 million!
What?
Oh my God!
69 million.
I think it probably means digital art is here to stay.
I'm going to Disney World.
Hi Sandesh, how are you doing here? Because we just started this talk series, the entire world right now wants to know what is NFT. And if you can just go ahead and explain to a layman creator, because they all are hearing about NFTs, but what exactly it is.
Hey Archit, so good to be here, first of all. And just a background about me, I'm the VP of WazirX NFT Marketplace, where I lead the NFT initiative for WazirX. And this is a question everyone asks, like what is NFT? Many of the creators have been asking me so far, because it's very new. And the only thing what they have heard so far is an art getting sold for $69 million, right? And that's why everyone are curious, what is NFT? So if the definition has to be for creator, NFT is a new way and a new and a better way to sell digital art on a more authentically using a technology called as blockchain. Okay, and this NFT provides two major benefits. The first one is digital ownership, that it proves that you are the owner. And the second thing is the royalty, okay? And you as a creator, you receive lifetime royalty for the creations, whatever you have done. Let me put it in an example. Let's say you are a creator, like you are a video creator, video content creator, and you sold a content for me, let's say for $100, okay? And you sold it on a traditional world, okay? Not using NFT. So you sold it to me for $100. Now you are the creator, I'm the owner, right? So now I sold that your creation to, let's say, someone else, the third party, let's say X, Mr. X. Okay, I sold it to him for $1,000. Okay, now you being the creator, you need to receive a royalty, right? Because you created it. I just bought it. Okay, so how do you get it? How do you get the royalty in the traditional world? You won't figure it out because you can't track it. And let's say that Mr. X sold someone in Mr. Y for $10,000. Okay. Even at that particular sale, you need to receive a royalty, right? You can't get it right now on the traditional world, but using NFT, you can do that. You can get it because we can code it. Okay, you can code the royalty percentage, let's say 5% or 10%, and whenever you deploy in the sense, whenever you convert your artwork into NFT, you can say that, okay, I want to receive 10% lifetime royalty. Okay. And this is lifetime. Whenever there is a secondary sale, you're going to get the royalty. And these are the two major benefits all the creators currently kicked about.
And how do you think this is going to revolutionize the creative industry going forward?
Oh, okay, so this is a really good question. So this is a revolutionary thing. Why? Because the first thing is that, as I said earlier, the royalty, that's the first thing. And the second thing is that it cuts off the middleman. So right now, all these art museums, okay, on the traditional art museums, they're charging like 40 to 60% on the sale, okay, for any of the art which you sold through the art museums. So these NFTs are currently taking it off so that they directly connect you with your followers or with your buyers. Okay, that's the second benefit. And the third benefit is that it's currently building a community of creators and collectors. So you can once you create your NFT, you automatically get a one set of you belong to a community where people come and buy your art, people come and appreciate your art. So this is the way it is currently revolutionizing the the art space.
Now, there are some, really innovative filmmakers and artists in India. Now, how do you see the acceptance of NFTs in India now?
Okay, this is a very hard question though, because even we are experimenting this in India, and we are the first NFT marketplace that is going to launch in India, and even we are experimenting it. But not to forget that the $69 million Beeple art was bought by an Indian. Okay, so we can't say anything, and people are up for it, and even we have a huge wait list right now on the creator side also and on the collector side also. So let's hope for best, and I think this is going to be a blast.
Just out of curiosity, I had this question in mind. Since I'm a documentary filmmaker myself, do you see these YouTube bloggers jumping onto NFTs now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the use case of NFT is left to, like, it's infinite. Okay. See, there is a saying, right? The beauty lies in eyes of the beholder. So similarly, the NFT use case lies in being how creative you are. So if you are creative enough, okay, you can convert anything onto an NFT. Okay, because NFT is just as I said earlier, NFT provides you an ownership. And when you get an ownership, okay, when you prove that you are the owner, it brings in more opportunities, such as it brings in the collectors. Okay, all those things comes in automatically. So obviously all these bloggers, let's say like even before, the Jack Dorsey sold his tweet, okay, for almost like $2 million, right? Yeah, $2.9 million. So who thought that a tweet will get sold for a $2.9 million? Okay, it's a use case. It's a use case created by Jack Dorsey. So even this YouTube blog, anything, it can be anything. So it's left to the creator. How do they want to convert their artwork into an NFT?
So let's say all the millennials who are crazy about NFT, what would be top 3 NFT platforms you would like to recommend them?
Okay, yeah. So we are building, first of all, I would say our own platform, which is WazirX. So you should be creating on WazirX. And other than that, I would say OpenSea. OpenSea is like, it's one of the oldest NFT marketplace. Okay, and the other one is Rarible. Rarible is again from OpenSea team. So the second one is Rarible. But the benefit what we provide over them is that these platforms has something called as gas fee. Gas fee is a transaction fee, because you are deploying. When I say deploying, placing. Okay, so you're placing your artwork in blockchain. Whenever you have to place it, you have to pay a gas fee. What is a gas fee? Gas fee is like similar to petrol fee. Okay, so you have to pay a gas fee. Okay, and this gas fee on OpenSea and Rarible is like, it's exorbitant. Like it goes up to 4,000 rupees to 7,000 rupees. So if you have to create your NFT, you have to pay additional 7,000 rupees. Okay, and on top of that, let's say you created an NFT and you priced your NFT for let's say $100, and no one bought it. Okay, no one bought it, and you have to change the price. Okay, and whenever you have to change the price, you have to pay the gas fee additionally. Okay, so you end up spending like almost 10,000, 14,000 rupees. Okay, on a gas fee. Okay, where you are not sure whether your NFT will get sold or not. Okay, whereas this is where the WazirX NFT platform comes in. So our NFT platform the NFT marketplace, which the NFT, so the gas fee is hardly like 40 rupees or 70 rupees. Okay, it may go up to 100 rupees. Yeah, exactly. So this is the benefit what we are bringing in for the creators, so that they can experiment, they can create different n number of gas fees. And also add on to that, this gas fee applies for the collector as well. So those who buy it, okay, they have to pay the gas fee as well. So it's a burden for the collector as well. They have to pay an extra amount for the collection. Okay, whereas even here, so our platform benefits creators also, the collectors also. So this is just an add-on, like it's a major benefit for creators. Why? because the collectors are happy. They don't have to worry about paying extra fee on the gas fee. Rather, that money can go into a creator.
So we only refer it to art. So I would just like to clarify that it can be an art, it can be, you know, an image, it can be a video, right? When you say an art, when the creator.
It can be anything. It can be anything. Yeah. See, we are currently in a very nascent stage, and people are currently using it only for limited set. Okay. Now imagine what? Yeah, go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. See, like, if I have to answer your question, like, what would be the future? Okay, what would be the future of NFT? Like this question adds up onto a question of what would be the future. But currently, it is limited to certain things like image. It can be image or it can be video. All of those. But let's say in the future, okay, let's say you visit Italy. Okay, you visit Italy and you buy a souvenir. Okay, you buy a souvenir, you come back, you attach it on your refrigerator, right? Okay, that happened. Now I'm staying in whole other world. So even I travel to Italy, I buy a souvenir, I come back and I attach on the fridge. In the real world, we are completely disconnected, right? We don't know that even you have the same passion, you have the same emotion. Okay, even though we are connected emotionally or in our passion wise, okay, we are not connected. Now let's say this souvenir was an NFT. Okay, it was a real object also, and also with that souvenir, it has attached. It was an NFT. If it is an NFT, we will get connected on blockchain. That I have this NFT, even you have this NFT. Okay, so the NFT builds communities. Okay. This is one of the example for souvenir. Now let's say 50 years ago, okay, even I wasn't born then. So 50 years ago, we both watched Sholay movie, okay, and we were the two person. Let's imagine that we are the two person who went for first day first show, okay, and we weren't connected at that particular time. Let's say you are sitting in the front row, I'm sitting in the back row, okay. We watched that movie first day first show. Now let's imagine that particular ticket. It wasn't just a ticket. Let's say it was an NFT. Okay. After 50 years, we can get connected on blockchain. One thing. And second thing is that you have a proof that you have seen the first movie, first day, first show of Sholay. Okay. How proud you feel, or you will feel. So the use cases are infinite. So these are some of the use cases even people are coming up with. And on top of that, now the NFTs are getting converted as utilities. Like ticketing is an utility.
Right.
Okay, so the future is, as I said earlier, it's left to how creative you are.
So do you see a Christopher Nolan or any other renowned filmmaker going and kind of making a movie on NFT in the future?
Obviously, they will see. There was recently a use case where a film producer raised funds using NFT. Okay, so yeah, so the use case, again, as I said, anyone can use NFT. Anyone, it's for each and everyone. Anyone can use it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Sandesh, explaining our audience about what NFT is and probably just sharing your own views. And it's been a pleasure hosting you on WazirX Explains. And while we all hope that WazirX NFT is going to do wonders in the NFT industry and in the crypto space. So on that note, I think probably I like this conversation. It's been a pleasure hosting you.
Thanks, Archit, and thanks for your time. And it was wonderful. Thanks for having me here. And it was a wonderful session. Thank you.